Bum, bum. There we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome. And I know we'll be seeing some folks soon. Welcome to the show. And please welcome Donna Spanier, um, who has been a subscriber of mine for a while and is a neighbor of mine in some ways because she's right over the border. And did you find me through Linda Day Gonzalez? It's possible you.
I I don't know how I found you. It was just that you came up and I just started watching you
Oh,
and then I
okay.
was hooked.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's great. There's so many wonderful emotional support Canadians. That's what I call them, everybody. And we have appreciated all of you for so long. So tell everybody what the name of your channel is so everyone knows.
Well, I'm just starting up the channel, so it
Mhm,
is Healing Readings by Donna Marie,
mhm,
and
mhm.
it's that
Work
nervousness
in
of being
progress.
a
Yeah,
work in progress. Yeah, yeah.
that's right.
So
Yeah,
hopefully, with by the end of November, it'll be up and running, and yeah,
good,
yeah.
good. No, I love bringing new people in and introducing them to new readers and new people with new channels. So I'm so pleased that you reached out to me because I asked you to, and that everybody can meet you here. So, and I also want to know once the channel goes up and running, that you send me a link, and so I can let everybody know on my community page that you're
I
available. Yeah,
I sure will. And thank you. I'm so grateful that you've offered me this opportunity to come on
sure.
and get
Yeah.
my nervousness out of the way.
Get your feet wet. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That there's nothing that scares people more, I don't think, than starting out the first time, and then once they can see that, oh, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That it, yeah, it's helpful because everybody has to start from that position. So let's just
Yeah.
before we do some card readings, which we will be glad to do for everybody today, giving Donna lots of practice,
Yeah.
is let's talk just a little bit about when you decided or when you became interested, let's say, in doing your readings and what was calling to you. Yeah.
Well, ever since I can remember, my dad spoke a different language, which
Hmm.
was there was always that language barrier. And from the time that I was born up until like my dad has always been, I would just see him very rarely throughout the year, because
Uh-huh.
he was away working all the time. And so I started being intuitive with my dad, even though that he wasn't around. He was many
Uh-huh.
miles away, and I knew things were happening. So
Wow.
and
Wow.
then my mom and dad split when when I was 12. And
Hmm.
so he got together with this other lady and I would phone her up and I would say, "What's going on with dad?" And she goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "There's something going on." And at one point his fishing boat had burnt down.
Oh
Um
my.
yeah,
Wow.
so he ended up getting to shore, but she said, "How did you know?" And then I would phone up and say, "How's dad doing?" And she goes, "Oh, he's fine." And I said, "No, no, go and ask him." I said, "Tell him I'm on the phone and I'm asking, how are you doing?" And he would go, "Yeah, I'm not feeling very good." And she goes, "How do you know that when you haven't talked to him?" Because she knows whenever I talk to him.
Mhm.
So she says, "You haven't talked to him in a month. Then how did you know that he was having health issues?"
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and then my mom has all,
All that intuition was that's
yeah.
fabulous.
And
Wow.
then my mom was always very spiritual,
Mhm.
very intuitive, and it was always open with my like living with my mom. It was always open. So I remember taking intuitive courses with my mom
Oh,
um,
okay.
through one of her friends. So then it was all like kind of honing in on your intuition, um,
Mhm.
and like you would be blindfolded in a room in the dark, and they
Mhm.
would bring somebody in front of you, and you had to describe what that person looked like without you even knowing who was
Oh,
brought
okay.
in.
Okay, like
And
almost a remote viewing, in a
yes,
way. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
it.
and then just things like, sometimes I'll get spirit talking to me, like I'll get a whisper in my ear. Um, and and then learning how to do the cards with my mom. We did
Uh-huh.
tarot readings with together, and then um and we've
Nice.
done Reiki together and stuff like that. So I was kind of brought up with that, like it was
Good.
just acceptable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of your senses, in other words, as growing up would go. So did you started with tarot? Was there a certain deck
Yeah.
that you began with a Rider Waite
It
or?
was just the Lenormand, the
Oh,
regular deck, right? And
mm-hmm,
this one is
mm-hmm.
actually my mom's deck. This was my mom's
Okay.
deck, and she's
Yeah.
passed since in 2018. So I always use
Oh,
this one. I baby this one because
sure,
this is my
sure. It's got
favorite.
her energy. Got her energy there.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Wow. Well, that's wonderful. It reminds me a lot of the way that I grew up. We didn't really have cards or anything like that, but my mother would wake up in the middle of the night and know something was wrong with a relative, or my brother when he was in Vietnam. She always knew something was going on, and so um, honoring that and keeping that and following through with that is really beautiful. I think that's wonderful. I do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think everybody should take that opportunity to work on their intuition because everybody has it.
Absolutely. We do. We all do.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
honor our gut feeling. And that's so interesting because you're talking on
yeah.
the phone with your father's girlfriend or wife, and she's like, "Well, he's fine," but he really wasn't fine, and she didn't even know.
That's right. Yeah, and I
Uh-huh.
live with him, and you know
Uh-huh.
more than I do.
Yeah,
And I
that's so
actually, yeah, it was in 1995.
okay.
My dad asked us to. He lived up north, so he asked us to come up.
Mhm.
And before this, I had done a palm reading on my dad, and I said, "Dad, what is this? You have another marriage here and two other children." I said, "No, no, 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 no more. No more wives, no more children." Because at this point I already had my kids,
Uh-huh.
and and then a few years after, uh, in 1995, my dad actually had let the rest of the family know that he actually, before he came to Canada, he had another wife with two children. And I went, "Oh, okay,
Oh
that makes
my
sense now."
goodness, and you didn't even nobody knew that? Really?
No, my mom knew about the marriage, but she never told us kids,
Oh,
and
wow. Wow.
but
Oh my.
she never knew about the kids, and then his
Right.
wife that he was with didn't know about the marriage and didn't know about the kids, so that was a big bombshell on her part.
Sure.
When I
Sure
s
it was.
when I read his palm, he just yanked it out of my hands, and he goes, "Oh, okay, you gotta go."
Oh, wow, wow. That reminds me a lot of, my one of my ex-husband, he didn't know his father had been married before. He didn't have any children, but he didn't even know he had been married. And he found the marriage certificate after he
Yeah.
passed. It was very interesting. And I'm wondering to myself, things were a lot more quiet. People
Yes.
didn't kind of talk about private things to even their own children then. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was, you kept things private, and I
Yeah.
mean, it was before I was born, so
Sure.
really it had no real effect on my life,
Sure, of course not.
and,
Yeah.
and
Have you
he
been
just
able to contact these people though since then? Have you met them or no?
no,
No.
they have long passed.
Oh,
They
they have.
'cause
Okay.
yeah,
All
'cause
right.
I'm
Yeah.
now 60. So,
Okay.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, my dad passed in 2007, and my mom has
Uh-huh.
passed 2018, so and
Okay.
then yeah, so there's a lot of family members that didn't
Yeah.
even come to Canada.
Sure.
So,
Sure. They stayed
yeah,
wherever you emigrated from. Wow.
yeah,
Wow. That's wonderful. Yes,
yeah,
Amanda Carroll says family secrets. We all got them. Yep. That's very
yep,
true. That's very
yeah,
true. So I want to say hello to Teacher Barbara, and also to Debbie at Three Shifting Veils, and Maureen and Polly and Charlie, Hypnicity. It's great. We've got lots of people here. You've
yeah.
probably seen these people in the chat. We
I
have
have, yeah.
Sandra, uh-huh, Connie, and we have a new person named Nathan Sipley. It's nice to have you here, Nathan. Thank you for joining us today. And Amanda Carrion is here. Star Traveler is here. I love that name. Annie
Yeah,
Hamlet and Amanda Carroll, as I indicated, and Jessica Lynn's here, Janet Bora Bora. Wow, you guys, thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Yeah.
It's Saturday.
It's been a long week.
It has been.
Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. I hope you oh good Lord, thank you, Donna. I would have just yeah. I do pray is here. UK Carl is here. Welcome, sweetheart. Mousie's here. Yep, Carl. All right. So let's see. All right. Time warp. You're right. Hi, Denise Fletcher. Everybody, Denise Fletcher Tarot is going to be on as well. She's like Donna, just starting a channel and so on. And so I'm loving that everybody's breaking out and doing their thing. And so she's going to be on in a couple of weeks. So yeah, thanks for being here today to welcome Donna. Yeah.
Thank you,
Even
everybody.
Though it's only Saturday, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Barb, I hope your mom's doing okay, Barb. Her mom wasn't feeling well last night. So I hope she's all right. We'll pull some cards for you. And I hope she was she's in Florida and she was affected by the hurricanes. And so.
Yeah.
I hope things are going better. Let's see. I have about 10 questions from everybody right now. So let's see. I got up to UK Carl. Maureen, I'll take your question. And I think that's going to be the last question of the day. Hi, Lorraine Orr. Hi, Patty Palmer. So I'm just going to say close questions because that would be 11 questions. Everybody that asked prior to that, I've got you on the list. And Nathan, you're next. So just so you know where yours. Hi, Destiny. Thank you so much. All right. What do we got for you, Barb? All right. So I pulled 3 cards for you, Barb. I pulled Ancient Echoes first. This is the deep dive oracles I have. And it says, honor your insights gained with experience and hear the truths resonate within you. And it's talking about timeless wisdom. And how beautiful is this? It is a seashell. You live by the beach. You know, that's pretty apropos. I have here true essence. Let yourself feel all of your emotions and honor them as a vital part of yourself. And I think it goes really well with the next card, which says a clearing. Now, this looks like he's clearing the snow, and I know you're not doing that, but there's something you're going to need to do with your emotions, I think, Barb. I think that you're going to need to take better care of yourself emotionally and see if you can find some time maybe to meditate or do yoga or walk on the beach. But do some self-care, sweetheart. It's been a very rough go for you. So there you go.
And Barbara, I have for you is recognition.
Pretty card.
And this is someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. So I'm getting the impression that you're doing so much for other people that you are not being recognized for it. And now is time that you are going to be recognized. And there's going to be a shifting happening.
Ooh, beautiful.
And also it's going to be surfacing. So it's going to be happening quickly. So you are going to be recognized and you're going to be starting to get some assistance where you need to get assistance. And I'm getting picked up that you're not asking for assistance. You're plugging along and you're just kind of trudging through. But now it's people are going to start recognizing it, and you're going to start getting that assistance that you really need. And yeah, I really feel that. And
That's
spirits coming in. Holy moly, spirits coming in to help.
Okay. That's really, really good. Yeah. Take whatever assistance you can get, Barb. Really. We all need somebody to help us, just like we help other people during other times. So much love to you, my dear. Yeah, thank you. All right. So the next card we have is Nathan, and Nathan's new subscriber here. We're so happy to have you. What does Spirit need you to know at this time? All right. No, Spirit can be sassy sometimes too, Nathan.
Yeah.
They like to be wise guys every once in a
Yeah.
while.
As they come back with, well, what do you think you need to know?
That's right. Or you could say, you need to clean your room or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you didn't need to know that. All right. Okay. Pull one more for you. If you're ready, you can go ahead and go, Donna.
Okay, I have picked up for you is power struggle. And the power struggle is you may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. And let me know if this is resonating with you. Um, are you feeling that you are stuck in the middle, that you are caught in the middle between people kind of arguing? And I would definitely, if I were you, start putting on music. And the music card came up.
Oh, yeah.
So music is something that's going to help calm the situations down, the whatever's going on, and especially if you're in the middle and everybody's around you, put
Mm-hmm.
that music on. Or if you're talking to one person and they're getting riled up, put that music on because it is going to be calming the situation down, and there's going to be a birthing. So something new is going to be happening for you real soon. And it might be, and it's coming, it's a divinity. It is absolutely coming from the heavens, okay? And as you can see through the card, it's you have the purple, which is very intuitive. You are going to be getting intuitive hits, and it's going to come out of the blue. You're going to be um legal issues and fighting. Yeah, so you
Mm-hmm.
are right
Right
in
in
the
the
middle,
middle.
and the
Stuck in the
yeah,
middle. Yeah.
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 And just, you know what, go to that music, because that music's going
Yep.
to be saving your mental health, and you're keeping you calmer and
Absolutely.
releasing that stress.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you for the feedback. And you know, Donna was talking about the music. The music is what I always go to, or I'll hear music. People that have been on my show long enough know that I like to break into song. But what I'm getting for you is there will be signs for you, Nathan. And I love this card because look at the little fox. He's looking at something up in the tree. He's recognizing it, and he's saying, "Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was looking for all along. How did it get up there?" And so it's a way for you to acknowledge that there are things that will happen in your life that are meant to be a sign of how things are going. So take a look at them. The next thing is a lot of growth here. So, and I love this. There's a bunny there jumping around in the back, but you know, it looks like it's getting to be the darker time of year. And of course, November/December, winter season. But and that's exactly what Donna was saying in her reading as well, with some things changing for you and birthing with, and I got the growth card, so I agree with that. Finally, it's saying something may upset you, or something may have already upset you, and it's cautioning you to use restraint. In other words, don't react, proactively see what you can do in order to find it or feel it. But restraint is called for at this time. So hopefully everything will work out well for you in that legal issue that you're going through. We certainly all wish you well, that you most beneficial outcome for you and everyone else. So, oh, you're going to write music again. Oh, wow. OMG.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Donna, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Good girl. Wowee. Yep. Very good. Thank you, Nathan. Good luck to you. All
Thanks.
right. We got Polly. Hi, Polly. All right. See what we got here for you. Hmm.
Oh boy. Oh, Holly. Oh, what
You go
amazing
right in.
cards.
All right. You go for it, Donna.
Okay. Oh, and music again. Okay.
Oh,
So, Holly,
wow.
I first off, the card that comes in is intuition.
Hmm.
And it reads, you are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. And with that, it's I don't know if you've been doubting your intuition, but more and more I think you're starting to get these hits that are really starting to resonate. Like you're going, oh wow, I knew that, or I had that feeling, even if it's like 3 seconds before something happens, but you just had that, and it's going to grow, and you are really coming on strong with that. And then now you have manifest, and this is such an amazing card. I love this
Yes.
card.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
intuition, and it is celestial. It is coming from the angels. It is such a beautiful,
Oh, yeah.
um, especially when you're alone. And I see you more in the dark when it's being dusk, or in the mornings when you're kind of by yourself, everything's quiet, and
Mm,
you are going to start hearing the music. Oops, I will do it this way. You're going to
okay.
start hearing the music, and you're going to start really, you're just going to know that proper in that intuition. It's
Mhm.
like you may think that, oh, I'm going to go down Avenue A, but all of a sudden something just tells you go down Avenue B, follow that, because it's not, you're on the right path, and it's your angels are with you, and they're really strong with you.
It's very interesting because I've always heard that angelic music is also something that you can't even it's supposed to be the most beautiful, beautiful sound that anybody's ever heard. You know, NDEs will talk about it sometimes. And so when you
Yeah.
said how her angels were so prevalent, and then music, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. So, Polly, I got the anger card, but at the same time, it doesn't look like an angry card because look at the bird at the there's a dove at the top. The little raccoon is pulling on the strings of the for the dove, um, but it looks like maybe this has already gone by. That this was something you had to express and that you let it go, which is a good thing for our health. And then now you're on your way to a much lighter feeling. And what did I get? I got the same card, different deck that Donna did. I got intuition, and they're asking you to trust it. And there it is again. So that to me is a double whammy, especially when the word comes up twice. And it says here that you are on the outset of a new journey. And when you start a new journey, you know, you pack in the car and everything is all ready to go. You've got all your drinks and cookies and stuff like that, and you're very optimistic. So you're at the beginning of the journey. It isn't dragging down after 2 or 3 days of road wear. So there you go. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'd like to know if that hit home with Polly as well, if that
Yes.
resonated at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably let us know if any of that made sense. And it is. It isn't that we just want to know if we're even in the right ballpark sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because sometimes they don't make sense to somebody. And then people will come back later and say, you know what? Remember when you said this? It
Yeah.
happened afterward, so that can
Yeah.
happen too. Yeah, definitely. Hi, Tasha. Hello, Richie. Good to see you, Richie. Thanks for coming by, my dear. I hope you're doing well today. All right. So I don't know if um, it's funny. Even if people don't do mediumship sort of card readings, I find that they can do them. So I don't know if this kind of a reading is something that you do or like to do, but try it either way.
Okay.
Yeah, try it. No
Um,
worry.
yeah, so Sandra was one of those people, I'm thinking it's more Beatrice, who was more of an empath, somebody who would feel everybody else's feelings. Um,
Mm,
uh, that they really carried other people's burdens. Um, they're not doing that anymore. Um,
mhm.
and I'm not sure which. one of your people was the real empath, and the one that um, was always kind of feeling responsible for other people's feelings and making sure that everybody was felt comfortable, and that, like, when you went to their place, they would make sure that there was all your favorite foods and all your favorite, beverages, and that like, and your favorite slippers, like they would just absolutely cater to you, and whoever that one's from, and they just want you to know that it is safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for you to come out, and you no longer have to hide.
Mm-hmm. That's her mom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
she's
Mm-hmm.
letting you know that she doesn't want you to make yourself small.
Yeah, there
She
you
she
go.
really wants you to come out
Mm-hmm.
into like, be like, she's so proud of you. Like, she just beams.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I kind of get the same thing. It's interesting because the first thing I get is Dad comes through in the first card and says, "Wow, here I am in the limelight, but I'm going to let Mom talk."
Yeah.
It's like, I'm here, Sandra, but Mom's going to give you the message. So they're together and they're here joined together to talk to you. But your mom's saying, well, don't forget to toot your own horn either, and so I think that's kind of what Donna was saying, how proud she is of you and how you are, and she doesn't want you to change. She loves the you that you are. And she says, you just have no idea. We talk about you up here all the time, and we're always checking in to see how you are. And so Dad's a double Leo. Oh, well, then he would be in
Oh.
the limelight.
And which
Oh.
one used to stroke you on the cheek? Or
Ooh.
they do now, and,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know if you feel that coolness, or you can
Mm-hmm.
feel almost the hairs on your face, or your skin on your face. You always just can feel that, and whether,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
and
so
it's somebody who,
sweet.
yeah, it's somebody who just strokes your cheek.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think this is a final message from Mom, at least. And she's, did she like to have big family get, this looks more like picnic food, but it's like an abundance of things to eat, for the holidays. And I'm guessing that she's like up there thinking about all those delicious things that you guys all used to eat together as a family when you were growing up and when you got older. But she said, over the holidays, make sure that you make some really good stuff that reminds you of me and Dad. So, you're
And
welcome.
do you, Sandra, do you normally leave a empty chair at your table for celebrations, uh,
Oh,
for them to
okay.
join you?
Yeah. She says always. I don't know if that means for that. So I'll wait a second because there's a bit of a delay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
So, yeah. So if she does, then that they do come and visit while you're having the celebrations.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you so much, Sandra. They're very sweet. Very sweet. Mom and Dad. Yeah, that was great. I always think of that, she says. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. There you go.
Okay, good.
Well, they're there with you. Don't doubt it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So you're welcome, Sandra. So Hypnicity, any message you're drawn to give you? Okay. Will
Okay.
do. Mhm.
Ooh.
Mm.
So,
Go whenever you want. Yep.
okay, I'm picking up that you are dealing with a past life, or you're healing from uh past emotions, past. situations that you're now starting to heal that so that you can move forward, and you no longer are carrying your ancestors traumas, no longer carrying any of the past. You are now starting to heal from that. And it's um and no, you're no longer carrying the past life wounds. And so if relationships have been difficult, your relationships will get better because you are healing the old past um, wounds, or the past patterns in relationships. So if you in past lives you were with a philanderer, or you were a philanderer, that is now being healed, and now you're going to have healthy relationships.
Wow. She's doing lots of shadow work, she said. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
And to help heal, uh, try and see the other person's point of view with compassion. So if somebody's being a jerk, as we put it, try and see where they're coming from, because they also have past trauma, past hurts, and they're trying to heal as well. So along with you working with your shadow work, I think you're going to help other people work with their shadow sides.
Excellent. All right. That's beautiful. So they're saying that, and I know we read for you this morning. So I get you are coming more and more into alignment. So the work that you're doing is paying off, and they just want you to continue to do that work that is showing enormous courage. And I think it shows enormous courage to do shadow work. A lot of people run from it. They don't want to look at that side of themselves or how they're doing. So they're liking that courage. And they're saying that for the deep dive, flowing peace, release worry to be in the present moment and trust the natural rhythm of life. And so it looks like you're doing all of that right now, Hypnicity. So pat yourself on the back, girl. You're doing the work, and the work is needed. So, hi, Norm. Hello, Liz. And Leah's here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Questions are closed right now, but we have Jessica Lynn, hopefully you're here, then Dupre, then Charlie, then Debbie. I'm just letting you know where you are on the list, everybody. Then Amanda, then Carl, then Maureen, then Kathy, then Tasha. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. We'll get to you if you hang in there. And those of you who just came in, please welcome Donna. Donna is practicing her beautiful skills. And you seem really like you've been doing this. You can tell you've been doing this for a while. And she'll be opening up her channel at the end of the month. So here you go. All right. So a message from your spirit guides, Jessica. All right.
Jessica. Okay. Spirit guides. Oh, your support team. And I'm not kidding. That is what card came
Oh
up.
my goodness. I thought that was just your intuition. Look at that.
No, that was the 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So you got a lot there with you for sure.
Wow. That's
awesome.
awesome.
And they are giving you assistance. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep. We'll see what other cards come out, because and once again, the music. So there's something's going on with the music today.
It sure is. Yeah. It sure
And
is.
I don't. And you are a star seed.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Jessica, you have a lot that you're going to be helping other people with their spirituality, and I think your spirit guides are actually helping you to get to where you are going to help heal people. You're going to help people connect with their spirit guides. I think you are going to be one of the hot topics of the go-to person to help people open up their spirituality.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, I
Thank
got the
you.
Four of Wands, and these little cards I have, they're tarot, but they're more a smaller type, like practical wisdom of the tarot. So what I got here is this cute little card, the Four of Wands, which it's a victory. They're celebrating something, see? And so it says actions you have taken have paid off for you. And so I'm feeling that's in direct alignment to what Donna's saying as well. Others have noticed your work and at putting things together, and it's a time to make a plan for, say, a party. And no need to keep driving forward. Just take time to congratulate yourself and your team and your support team. And it says here, it may be an unknown path that you'll start to take. It could be at the end, the beginning of next year. I'm not sure. But it says, accept uncertainty and welcome unexpected adventure with courage, because we all are really on an uncharted journey. There aren't people that have lived in life the way we all have lived it, and in this community. And they're really thanking you for that. And they're thanking you for being open to opening up a new door. So there you go. Thank you so much.
And Jessica, if you're married and if you have concerns about it, don't worry. Your spirit guides are helping you. They're helping things work out well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a concern of yours, but that came up as well.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yes, I just want you to know that sometimes we can't read you personally, but there's so much connectivity between each of us that are here that sometimes the message will resonate for yourself. So be open to that, and know that Spirit has a very mysterious way of making that happen. So anyway, yeah, no, that was wonderful. And Charlie, yes, music from the spheres. I thought to myself, well, I am the music lady that likes to sing all the songs. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Thanks so much, Jessica. All right. So Dupre wonders if she could get a message from her team as well, I guess. Sure thing. See, there's been a lot of messages for us in the last couple of days that have been such collective messages. Hang on, um, let the anger out, but then bring back the joy, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Awesome. Ooh, all right.
Okay.
What you got?
So Dupree, I have heavenly helpers for you. And this says your spiritual team is guiding you through this difficult situation. So if you're going through something difficult, they are helping you now. And integrity. So keep your integrity. It's always, keep your integrity on the upper level if you can. And so if there are issues going on with other people, let them roll in the muck and the mire, and then keep your integrity, because you will walk out with a very good reputation. And there are things shifting for you right now. I don't know where that is for you in your I'd have to go deeper into that, but whatever's happening, something is shifting now for things to get better for you. So keep your integrity, even though that people will be slinging mud. Just, as they say, button your lip if you want to say something.
Yeah, be careful. Think before you speak. That's right. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, well, it's interesting because what do I get? I get the Five of Wands, which is like a whole bunch of people trying to sort something out, competition can be fun when you challenge yourself. It can be less fun when you engage in actions that bring you into conflict. So there you go with the conflict idea. Your secret weapon is that you can remove yourself from it by simply choosing to do something else. So if you're in the middle and something's triggering you, then take it and leave. You know what I mean? It's like, go find something else because it's not worth the argument. And I love this last one. It's Buddha Wisdom, Divine Feminine. something is what it is only because of what it is not. And there's a very interesting saying. Something is what it is only because of what it is not. So maybe it's a conflict that doesn't need to turn into an argument. So there you go. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. Those new people that have come in, we appreciate you being here with us today. And this is Donna's, I guess this is the first time you've done this, right?
This is the first time
here.
on camera.
Yeah, camera. So I feel very honored that you're here with me.
Thank you so much, Ellie. I so appreciate this.
It's my pleasure. Yeah. It's my pleasure.
I'm sorry, my dog is going to bark a little bit here. She's
that's okay. That's right. Yeah. We love dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And there are people that have birds that make more noise than dogs do sometimes, I think. But you know, we love the animals. Yeah. So, Charlie, I hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. Let me see what I can find for you.
Okay.
Gosh, it's already dark out. It makes me sad.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit dreary here.
It's not even 4 o'clock yet. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Charlie, I have universal mind. You are about to receive a solution to your problem or concern.
Wow.
Yeah. And then gifted.
Oh.
So you are very gifted and very talented. And remember to keep it simple. Simplicity is the best way to start and to go with it. And then it'll take flight. And next thing you know, you are going to be on your way. So I don't know if you're starting something new, which is very creative. But and you're trying to struggle which way to go, but I think you're going to find your way, and you are going to just carry on, and you're going to be known for being very gifted and almost a skill, like it'll be that you are going to be like the top of your line of your skill.
Wow. There you go, Charlie. Yeah, that's fabulous. So my first card for you, I pulled the death card, but you know, change happens, and so that's usually what comes up with a death card. It says here that don't fear the messenger. No matter how you fight it, this is inevitable. Remember, your flexibility will save you. And sometimes the door is closing, so you can look for another window or find another doorway. So you're going to be moving into something new, it looks like. And they just want you to know to keep your eyes peeled for any kind of, it says hidden danger, but I'm thinking somebody that might want to infringe upon your freedom or whatever it is that just be on the lookout, you know, be careful. Finally it says, in the silence of meditation, you acknowledge mistakes that you have made, you let them go. So make sure that you do that. We all have made mistakes. We just say to ourselves, it's okay, because lesson learned. There are no mistakes. It's just a mistake. So there you go. Beautiful. Thank you, Charlie. I hope you are enjoying your weekend, even though it's not Sunday yet. Okay. Oh, Lord.
Slow down the weekend.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Yeah. All right. You know, it's funny too. And I think if you work from home, and for myself, I work 7 days a week, basically, because I have students contacting me over the weekends. So I don't even know what day it is most of the time. Whereas some people, at least they know that their job ends Friday at this period of time. But for me, I don't know what day it is anymore. So funny. All right. So Debbie, you want a health reading. All right. As well, you know, we're not going to, it's what's around you at this time. We'll do that. Just don't. All right. Ooh. Ah.
Allie, did you want to go first on this one?
I can. Do you feel like you're sinking in quicksand? That's what I get. It's like this beautiful little deer, and it's like they're standing still, but they're almost feeling like they're being consumed by something. So if that has to do with your health, they're wanting you to acknowledge it. You need to maybe move more. I know that doesn't make sense, but if you moved, you wouldn't sink into the quicksand. That's why I'm thinking that that's what it is. But then it says it's all about your perspective. If you believe in something, and you know that you can conquer that something, then you will have a much better opportunity of doing that very thing rather than feeling as though things are sinking for you. Okay. So kind of change up your perspective and think more in terms of how you can heal yourself by your thoughts and your actions. Because it says here that you need a renewal. And this man is bending down and getting water in his hat, but it's almost like he's it reminds me of is it the star card? Is that where she has one foot in the water and one foot on the land or something like that? I can't remember which card that is, but that's what I'm getting. It's like take time to take care of yourself and renew yourself, get your energy back, and so you're feeling better.
Okay. Debbie, I'm picking up it's around your duodenum, around your stomach area that you're holding your power back. And the card that I got for you is Athena.
Oh.
And Athena is telling you that it is okay to take your power. It is okay for you to be a powerful presence. You don't need to make yourself small. Bring yourself out, and you're holding it within your stomach area. And I'm feeling that you're getting heartburn or that you are getting stomach issues because it's almost like you're holding back a team of horses,
Oh.
and it's wanting you to be um, they're wanting you to step up and be a spiritual teacher. But you're afraid to be as I think you're afraid of the power that you actually do have. And you're holding that back. But I think by this winter, I think you are going to start allowing that to happen. And I think your health issues, and I don't know if you're holding it in your stomach or if that's where you're feeling it, but that's what I'm picking up is that's where it is. And once you start allowing yourself to be that powerful person, that will release. And I think it's that fear, and you're holding those horses back.
Wow.
Because somewhere along the way, somebody told you you can't be that powerful.
Oh, you're putting a lot more time into your channel now. Well, good. I'm glad to hear you're doing a channel. Okay, so you'll have to come on sometime too. But I know with me, I have my personal self. I've always had stomach and bowel issues, and they create each other. If it makes it's like a straight line, and a lot of it is releasing. And so and I find that when I release whatever it is that creates the stomach ache, then I feel a lot better all over. So there you go. Good luck to you. Good luck with your channel. I am so happy to see people starting their own channels, honestly. Yes. We need every single one of you. It's beautiful. All right. So we have Amanda, then Carl, then Maureen, then Kathy, then Tasha. So if you just all would let me know you're here, so we'll read for you if you're here. And if you're not here, then I won't see you saying you're here. So what's going on? What the hell is going on with my life now and why? Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're going through a transition.
Right. Hey, at least you're thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. These cards just, amazing. What's going on, honey? You're going through a transformation. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Look at all the things being transformed. there's beautiful. There's I think this is supposed to be is called a pupa, which is where the butterfly busts out of the chrysalis and becomes the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, and they're saying it takes time to acclimate to that kind of thing. So that's what's going on. You're in that period where you've transformed, and now you're trying to even out and acclimate to that particular area of your lifetime. And they're saying that pretty soon your drive and ambition is going to come back. And no, this doesn't mean you have to go golfing. It's whatever it is that is driving you will be more clear for you as you move on. Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, I've picked up restlessness.
Ooh.
And it says, find a way to calm the waters of your mind. So your mind, I think, is going a mile a minute, and it's keeping you up at night. And then you receive the card of your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So you would like things to happen now, but right now you need to let things do their process, such as the caterpillar going into the butterfly, and give it time and let things go in the right order. I just love these cards,
I
because this
know.
also reminds me of the caterpillar going into the butterfly.
Yeah.
And doing that transition.
It does.
And it takes time. And it's usually happens within, so wait till spring, and by time spring comes, you can let go of whatever you need to let go throughout the winter, and then in the spring, new ideas, a new pathway will open up, and you'll see that.
There you go, sweetheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a time to be lamenting. You're going to be moving on here. There you go. All right, Carl. How can I become more organized in all my responsibilities? Oh, wow. This could help a lot of people, Carl. Kind of the universal question, isn't it? Yeah. I love it. I love it. I hope you're doing well today, Carl. All right.
First off, do you take time for yourself? Because the question is how can you be more organized? You can be as organized as amazingly, like, color coded, and everything's all organized, and you have your pens in your pen holder, and everything's all organized. But if you don't have the time to take care of everything, or you're burning yourself out, you can't meet all that responsibility. And the card that you received is fear. So you may have a fear of failure, and your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. So it could be holding you back because you are trying to be organized. It's just take one thing at a time. What is the most important? And then go from there. Because the fear of dropping all the balls, you can only take on so much. And, and recognition, and recognize that you're allowed to, it's okay for you to say, no, you know what, today I can't do that for you. Today I'm going to take care of me. And you're the one with the power.
Yeah.
And once you start saying no and saying, okay, I've got this, there's only so much I can take on. I think what's happening is that you're taking on too much, and you feel that you're responsible for everything and everybody.
Definitely feel a fear of failure. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, here's the key. Don't harass yourself about this. And we can feel harassed by others that want to pull at us and have us, oh, I need you to help me with this. I need you to do this for me. And I agree with Donna, you need more time for Carl. And even if Carl is just watching a movie, or you're just going out and getting an ice cream cone or a spot of tea or whatever it is, make sure you do that. Self-care is so darn important. So I think that if you can do that, actually, I teach college success classes. And one of the things that I have the people do is they talk about where their time goes during one of the classes. And they block off and chunk off time. And I always say to them, where's the time for you? You got, and maybe you consider going to the gym as time for you, which is fine. But, is that what you're doing for yourself? And is that making you happy? Then that's time for you. So whatever that is important to you is important to that. And this will be a very big growth for you if you can do that, Carl. And I get you a Buddha one too, a Buddha message. It says, as you perceive birth as coming and death as going, you are bound by the mental obstacles. And so what's really saying to us is that not everything is as it seems. So you may have to decide what it is that you're organizing that's for you and no one else. And some people it would be one thing, and other people it might be something else, because there's no pat answer for it. So thank you so much. You can't say no. You feel you have to be of service, but you do enjoy it. Well, okay. I understand that. It's like me, even when I don't feel well and I miss a show, I feel I lose something out. So I understand that. But this is what I do for me. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Thanks, girl. All right. We got Maureen. When will I move into the apartment I'm waiting for? Oh, I don't know if I have cards that will tell me when. If I do, I don't know where I put them, but let me look.
I have brought out winter.
Oh, look at that. Wow. So that would be December 21st, correct?
Yes.
Till what, March
20th-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I would probably say after Christmas, after the new year, because everybody's going to be busy and everything always seems to get delayed for Christmas. But you never know, might end up being for Christmas that you're in.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I pulled a card for you. I don't know if it makes sense. It says stable depths. True stability is often not immediately visible, but it has a profound impact, and it contains quiet power. So I'm thinking, Maureen, that I'm not sure if you're already doing it, but take the small steps, because packing is one of those things that, but if you get all of those ducks in a row, you'll be all ready, and then you can be ready to go. But I love the wind. That makes sense, because it's right now being not quite mid-November. It gives you a little bit more time. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked up, winter came out and it kind of came flying out. So,
Yeah, that's wonderful. You're welcome, Carl. All right. So we have Kathy O. I wanted to retire, but can't afford to after Trump won, as I help my children and grandchildren a lot. When will I retire? I'm in the same boat as you, Kathy, except it's not my children. It's my husband, because he can't work. And I was told that it was my decision to make. And once I made that decision, the universe would align itself. But I understand where you're coming from, because we were told that we might lose our Social Security and all that other stuff. And yeah. All right. So you need to pace yourself. Start putting away money. Make sure you pay yourself. And I've been doing that, trying to do that so that I have a buffer if I need it. The second thing it says is eclipse. So I don't know if it might be eclipse season that you might be able to figure out if you can do that. And I'm thinking that is that in the spring sometime? I think that's when the eclipses are. Um, uh, and yet now I'm seeing a pumpkin. So I'm wondering if it's by next year, next Halloween. So I don't know that he's going to get in, actually, Kathy. A lot of people have been saying there's too many shenanigans that have gone on, but I'm acting as though he is, just so I won't be disappointed even more. Anyway, Donna?
So, Kathy, I have for you is connect with nature. And as you're connecting with nature and you're out in nature, you're going to get rejuvenated. And it, the card that came out for you is change of mind. So you may actually change your mind not wanting to retire because you might get rejuvenate rejuvenation. And I think getting out into nature, and you may decide you may retire from what you are doing now, but you may start something brand new.
Mm.
And so it may be something absolutely brand new. And you also
Mhm.
got the shooting star. You are a shooting star
Oh.
and about to step into your fullest potential.
Oh, there you go. So it might be you retire from one thing and you start doing something else, but that you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you will actually say, I'm not actually retired. But I'm doing a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
the answer to your question involves your daughter. So I don't know if that's the child that you are helping,
Mm-hmm.
but is your daughter or your granddaughter. So you might
Okay.
actually have something that involves them that actually rejuvenates you for something that you would love to do, and it wouldn't feel like work. It would actually feel um, like you can't wait when you get up in the morning to go and do it and
Right.
create.
Awesome. Wow. Good luck, Kathy. All right. The last one we have for today is Tasha. And Tasha, I know you got a lot of questions here. She's been trying really hard to figure out where she's going to get a new job. So, should I apply for disease intervention specialist with the South Dakota Department of Health or apply for North Dakota Department of Health? Will Dustin drop the protective order? You got a lot of questions here. Let's see what the energy looks like, and maybe that will answer the question for you, Tasha. Okay. Um,
So, Tasha, I think what's your biggest interest? And I would apply for both.
yeah.
Um, Apply for both because you might get one and then the other one comes up down the road.
Yeah.
But the one that you really, really like,
Mhm.
because you never know. One might lead you one way, the other one might lead you another way. So it all depends. You might think you want this particular one, but once you go for the interview, you might go, I don't want to work for that person, or I don't, that energy there isn't
Yeah.
what I'm,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Wow. All right. That's great. That's really a great response that you've got there. Um, I'm getting that some things are blessings in disguise. So again, I agree with Donna that you should apply for both of them. Why not? There's no skin off your nose if you do, because you have the ability to decide whether or not you want to take it. You don't have to take anything if you don't want. Um, are you worried about some kind of reprisal from leaving your job that you currently have or working with? So there's some of that. I don't know. I don't want to say it's fearful, but there's some worry over that. Whatever it is, it says that you're going to acclimate to it well. So if that means you have to move to North Dakota, or if it means you're going to stay in South Dakota, I think that either one of those is going to work out really well for you. Yeah. Yep.
And I also have parting ways.
Ah.
So you are going to be parting ways, and it may be time to move on from this person or situation. So
Mm-hmm.
Dustin
Mm-hmm.
might
Yeah.
be actually you're going to be parting ways, so that order may may stay, but that's because you're going to be moving on, and that won't matter any
Right.
longer.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So thank you, Tasha. Good luck. Thank you, everybody, for being here today and witnessing and asking Donna and I questions. And Carl wants to know what your new channel name is, even though she hasn't got it up and running just yet.
Yeah, it's not up and running yet, but
Yeah.
by the end of the month, and it is Healing Readings by Donna Marie.
Healing Readings by Donna Marie. And when Donna opens, starts her channel and is up and has a link, I will be perfectly happy to put it into my community page so that you can, check it out. And I thought you did such a fabulous job. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ellie.
Oh, yeah. It was
This was a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. You can become addicted to it. You really can.
Oh, yeah.
It is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And the people here are so sweet. Wouldn't be here without them. And they're just wonderful. As you well know, because you're one of those people. So
yes, I want to thank everybody for your patience with me today and allowing me to read for you today.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
my dog just came in and she's not allowed in the parlor. She's like, "Oh, you're in the parlor. I'm going to come in."
You've been away too long. It's funny because my dog will, if she was in the room right now, she'd be telling me, "Okay, it's over an hour now. You need to stop doing this because you've gone too long."
Yeah, that's her. She barks at me at my end of my day, my work day. She starts barking, and she'll just come into the room and start barking, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, it's after 4:30, lady."
Yeah, TikTok, Mom. Time to eat.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's great. Yes, Carl, she was a natural. She was.
Oh,
she's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. You have a beautiful evening. And tomorrow's Sunday. So have a good weekend. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much, everyone.